Hey, what's going on, guys? Aaron here. So, should you sell in May and go away and come back in Q4? Well, I'm going to touch on this chart showing you why a lot of people think that is the best thing to do. And do I still think it makes sense to do it now that everybody is talking about it? And my friend Tyler Hill over on YouTube, great YouTube station, he actually made a video talking about this as well. And I was like, I need to make a video about this too, because I think it's a really important topic to discuss. But first, I want to touch on a couple stories. Strategy, Michael Saylor's company, keeps buying more Bitcoin. And right here, CZ, the ex-CEO, founder of Binance, what he predicts Bitcoin will go to this cycle.
What do you think the price of Bitcoin tops at this cycle?
Again, very difficult question. Somewhere between 500K to a million.
Okay, so whether or not he's right or wrong, 500K to a million is still a lot of money. And there's a 3-minute video I posted on my X account where Kathy Wood says we see a $1 million to $1.5 million Bitcoin by 2030. So in 5 years, I believe that will happen. So let's take a look right here. The whole sell in May, go away. So this is why people believe this. So this is Bitcoin, and this is every single month. So you can see here, just going down to the average right here, the average for each month. Right here for June, the average return is 0.35%, or actually negative 0.35%. It is the only month that on average is negative for Bitcoin. Okay, so that's why this whole saying of sell in May when the market is usually up, and then wait it out. Essentially, don't invest in the summer, because you can see the average for June is minus 0.35. The average for July is just 7.5%. And then the average for August for Bitcoin is 1.75%. September is actually worse, minus 3.77%. And then heading into October, November, December, on average, we see great months. October, 21%, and November, 46% return for Bitcoin. But the mere fact that I'm saying sell in May and go away and come back in Q4 is enough to be like, well, if everybody is saying this, then most people are predicting this to happen, and therefore there's no edge in the market. It doesn't actually make sense to do this. Now, Trump could do something that could tank the market or skyrocket the market. J-Pow could do something to tank the market or skyrocket the market. Other countries could do similar things. They could adopt Bitcoin. They could say, we want to buy a ton of crypto. You can get Russia or China jumping on, getting a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And then we could have the most incredible summer ever. So it really depends on your strategy and what you are here to do. So right here, just to summarize this, going to quarterly returns, you can see that Q3 quarterly for Bitcoin is just up 6%. So that would be July, August, and September, Q3. So that is the worst quarter for Bitcoin. And same thing for Ethereum as well. Let's go to ETH really quick. You can see that it's pretty substantial. Q3 for ETH is less than 1% on average. And then you get Q4, 23%, Q2, 60%, and Q1, 77%. Okay. So this year, 2025, was a huge anomaly, as you can see. We had a really uniquely horrible Q1 for ETH. And for Bitcoin, it was also a pretty unusually bad year, right? Q2 was kind of in the middle of other years, but yeah, we'll see what Q3 and Q4 brings. But again, I'm not going to be doing this. I think Bitcoin is going to $1 million. If you want to trade and if you want to take some of your capital and play with it and trade with it, that's up to you. That's fine. You can use BTCC using my link below if you want to get some bonuses and sign up. But ultimately, if you believe long term in what you are buying, it doesn't really make sense to try to time the market and try to play the game of what's Trump going to say, what's Jerome Powell going to say, what's the Fed going to say, what's going to happen with inflation, what's going to happen, is there going to be a recession, blah, 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 right? It really makes sense to just buy and hold and accumulate for the long term. So that's it, guys. That's it for the message today. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.